Hey gang, Gameface here, and it's time for another round of Planet Coaster. Hey Laurendale, hey Jet. How's everybody today? I've been doing some building. Or hey Meganico, Daniel, how you guys doing? Okay, so yeah, I've been doing some building this morning. Morning just ended for me, by the way. It's like noon. Hey Jaziel. So yeah, like I said, I've been doing some building. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's not what I want. Not what I want. I know what went wrong. I know what went wrong. Huh? There we go. It was just too high. Hey, Jessbart. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do here, Aaron, how you doing? Is I'm going to continue this around the corner here, on both sides. So we'll basically have path around everything, and then I'm going to do something in the space in between. By the way, I'm trying to avoid this today. I'm trying. I'm really trying this time. Not like yesterday where I just went back and did a whole bunch of stuff anyway. But yeah, the things I have to do are like big. I'm trying to, yeah. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to hold these up. These still need to be held up. I only have this right now. But we'll see. I'll think about that as I'm doing this, and maybe if I have like a, you know, like a revelation, a eureka moment, we'll go back and do it. But right now, I think it's time I did some other stuff. Is the coaster done? I don't know. I don't know. Is the coaster done? I think it's mostly done. We'll wait. We'll actually take one that's... We'll take a train that hasn't left yet. I think it's mostly done. There's still definitely some fine-tuning to do to the terrain. I need to make sure nobody's smashing their head into anything. That's the thing I need to do. But I think it's good. Yeah. See, like I said, I still need to check to make sure nobody's smashing their head into it. I still don't like that little shift in the track there, but going into a prefab, yeah, it's just, I wish I could fix it. So yeah, I think it's mostly done. You know, there's still some places I want to put some stuff. You know, there always is. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it right now. But like I said, this still needs things to hold it up, and I'm still thinking about that. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. But right now, we're just going back to this. Okay. Now, I need to fix all this, obviously, because that's no good. The other thing I need to do is figure out how I'm going to do the side of these, like this here. But that we'll figure out in a minute. So I'm guessing the best bet here would be to try to get everything as level as possible to this. There we go. Without screwing anything up, that is. I don't know. I used to like Pokemon a little. Not so much anymore. I was kind of disappointed in... I don't know. I guess it's old school Pokemon that I'm used to. That I'm, you know, more acquainted with. Like from like when I played video games when I was a kid. Not so much lately. What am I doing? I'm actually, I need to go back here and I need to fix the things I broke. Okay. There we go. Now, like I said, I want to do something with this. There needs to be a thing. There needs to be something. Is that still crooked? It is. You know? Still crooked. I've been trying to get this thing straight. But now I can really tell because of this edge and this edge. There we go. That's straight. You better be straight. There we go. Water fountain. Well, there's no water coming from it right now. Well, there is. But it's not the amount of water that I want coming from it. Let's see if we can change that. No, it's too big. What? No. No. Yes. Oh, you noticed that reflection just suddenly pop in? That was kind of weird. Why does it stop? I can't tell where it's going. Oh, it didn't stop. It just... you can't see it in certain angles. Well, that's awesome. was not what I was expecting. Yeah, I almost felt like it all got too complicated. It all got too complicated. For me. The other thing I don't know about it was, you know, was I just into it because some of the games were good? I think that might have been a thing. Yeah, see what I mean by it got too complicated? Okay, so the best bet here is for me to take this copy of this and move it like this. No. What? Yay! Yay! Thanks, game. Okay, let's try that again. Don't click anything you shouldn't. Now I shouldn't have to move this up or down. It's kind of weird, actually. Because you notice it looks like it's coming from the other side, and then you go over here, and it looks like it's coming from the other side. It's like it's impossible to get it lined up to come right from the middle. Wish I could change the color of the water. That would help. I'm just going to say that's good. Okay. No, that didn't work. That's wrong. There's something that I can hardly see. I don't know why I'm doing this. Good enough. I guess I can see it. I don't know. Okay. So now what I was thinking about all this was, I don't know, something that, you know, covers all the grass. Maybe some of this plant things, these things. Maybe we need like a weird little maze. It'd be cool if I could just copy this from one side to the other. But of course, you'd need a mirror function for that. And Planet Coaster doesn't allow you to mirror anything you create. Which kind of sucks, in a way. Don't want to be adding them to the buildings. I'm just going on the outside edge of doing that. Yes, it's Saturday. Only problem is it's all gonna come to an end. Next thing you know, it'll be Sunday, and then Monday. Dreaded Monday. But you know what? There's a good thing going on next week. Dishonored 2. The death of, or Dishonored, the death of the outsider. I don't know if it's Dishonored or Dishonored. I don't know what they called it. Comes out on Friday. Next week. I'm gonna play that. Whoops. Oh, come on. Seriously, I'm not putting my mouse over that. That's not what I'm clicking, Planet Coaster. Can you please stop doing that? It's never going to stop doing that. It's always going to do that. Hey, Caden. Okay, well, catch you later, Just Bart. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, what are we doing here? Why is this going so wrong? Let's say it's going wrong. Gotta keep it halfway. There we go. That's better. That's getting better. Hey, Daniel. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself? Wow. Look at this. It's like it's becoming something. Just a thought here. That might make more sense. Well, okay. Things won't be perfect. But they will be perfect, because we're going to change it up. Scenery. Bring in the scenery, please. Quit that. Ooh. There we go. Well, that's no good. They're all at different heights? How is that possible? Oh, well, because it's resetting them as I move them. Okay. Never mind, I'll do this. I don't need you, game. I'll figure out my own way. Well, okay, not my own. Maybe these should be more inside than outside. Just saying is all. Guess we can try it. Okay, so let's see how impossible it is going to be to create a mirror image of that down here. Huh? again, that's not exactly what I wanted it to do. But if I move it down a millimeter and then move it up, back up a millimeter. Oh, come on. There we go. I can still see that circle on top of everything, and I can still see this circle on top of everything. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what I want. Maybe that's not what I want. Excuse me. That's not good. Hey, Anne Heinrich. I don't know. What I do know, though, is I need to repeat this whole thing on this side. That's wrong. The problem with that is it's lined up to this, not this. Oh wow, I didn't, whoa, I didn't even realize that. It's all held up by trunks. Well, that I should have not placed it. I should have placed it on the outside because, you know, now they're growing through concrete or through stone. It can't be perfect, can it? Whoops. These are always the toughest things to do in Planet Coaster. Mirroring. You know, I could have done it so that these were all part of the stonework and part of the fountain piece, the inner circle. And then I could have had these be part of the outer circle, but that would have been something I would have had to have thought of when I first laid them out. And then they would have just followed through, and then I could have gone and deleted the pieces that I didn't want. But again, that would have required foresight. And I don't do that. I don't do foresight. No. Not what I want. What? It's gonna make me add it to that building, isn't it? Damn you, game. Fine, I'll go back and get this thing. There we go. Am I screwing this up? Just a little bit. A little bit. There we go. Now we got this going the right direction. Whoops. Again, too much, eh? All of them are a little too much. Yeah, none of them are right. The rightness seems to end right about here. That's right. Okay, let's see if I can repeat right all the way down. I really wish that the whole Jurassic Park thing was going to be DLC for Planet Coaster, not a separate deal. I keep on thinking that I bet you that's what they were going for. That's what they wanted, but the movie studio wouldn't hear of it. They didn't want it mixed in with everything else, or the intellectual property owner, whoever that may be. So we ended up with a separate thing, which I don't know. Maybe in some ways is good, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to put dinosaurs in my park. Not this one, but I wouldn't mind building a Jurassic Park. Yeah, okay. Just let me finish this line, and we'll show the whole park. And hey, maybe we can ride a coaster. Coaster rides are fun. I have City Skylines, but no, I haven't played it. Those are crooked. Which actually means this is crooked. Whoops. It's already moving. That's better. Then we basically end up with the same thing we ended up with on the other side. That's good. So how much of a duplicate did I end up with here? Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome. That'll do exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so an overview of the park. Where shall we start? Let's start from the entrance. We'll go way over here. We'll pretend we're walking into the park. Let's just actually pick somebody who walks into the park and we'll just follow them. It will take forever though, as they slowly walk across the bridge. We won't do that. We won't do that. We'll pretend we're walking across the bridge. Okay, so this is Pirates Paradise. And this is the bridge to Pirates Paradise. And we get down here. Oh, yeah, okay. Some of the lighting's done, but Pirate Paradise is going to be lit up at night too. There's so much work to do. So much to do. People throwing their garbage all over the place. Hey Sky. So, here we go. This is the entrance to Pirates Paradise. And, you know, we got some shops. We got a gulpy shop. We got a coffee shop. There's a hot dog squad. And we've got all these staircases going up here. People can't walk up here. But you know, there's a working. If it would work, it would work. You know what I mean? But because there's no pathing up here, and it would be probably impossible to get pathing up here. No people walk up here, but that's fine. It's more for how it looks than anything else. So as we go down here, we got a Just a Momento. There's a pirate band playing here. Whoa. I did not know they had a chimpanzee. I hope they're being nice to that chimpanzee. You gotta be good to animals. So then over here we reach the first ride. And this ride is called Sinister Steel. Oh, there's a like a little mansion slash thing here. What it looks like at night. So then, you know, we go down the path. Eventually we end up coming to the end of the line. It's the end of the line. There's a waterway down here. There's bridges. And then, well, here's the noisy coaster. Let's get in one of these things. Let's get in, go for a ride. Here we go. So this is called Sinister Steel. That's what this is called. Hey, Oliver Pro. Yes, sandbox mode. The things you can build when there's no limits. Oh. Oh, see how that worked? For those of you who know what no limits are, is. Okay, come on, coaster, let's go. Here we go. So, this is Sinister Steel. This is the first coaster we built on the island. And it's not quite done. It's the first coaster, but it's the coaster that's done the least. And by not done, I don't mean it's not done. I mean there's no decorative stuff done around the track yet. All the parts and pieces are in place. The track's done. But there's still trees and plants and all the stuff that makes this a theme park needs to go in. Lights, all that kind of thing. It's going to be quite something when it's done. Well, it is quite something now, I would say. And that is Sinister Steel. So, after Sinister Steel, we come up here. Hey, look, it's a Hat Fantastic. Hey, Super Gummy, welcome to the stream. So we got a Hat Fantastic there. Then we can come down here. There's more housing. You know what I mean? It's just like this. And again, we've got in-window lighting and things of the likes all in all these places. There's a Cosmic Cow and some toilets. And then we've got some more shops here. Looney Balloons, Pizza Pan, Chief Beef. What I really noticed though is they're all open. And I'm just like, what? All the stores open at once? How's this thing? So then we go into the tunnel, which we were actually going to work on today. So that's the tunnel. There's also going to be a continuation of this down by the waterway here. Obviously, it's not going to look as though you're walking through this. It's going to look much more appropriate, like I said, with you know, things holding stuff up, rock. You know, it's just not detailed yet. I haven't got to it. I've just made a hole in the world. There's also this big huge hole in the world here, which is going to have a flat ride in it. And then we come out here and we come to our next ride. The next ride is a little more, there's a little more to it than Sinister Steel. We also have more shops here. There's another pirate thing. There's a Pip Shop. There's a Missy Good. Cosmic Missy, what are you doing? What are you doing? How do you expect to get any customer? You got 6 customers. How did you possibly lose $404? Like, look, immediately I open the door and somebody walks up. Oh, they don't. They didn't. They didn't. Okay, never mind. So these places are open. We got a Pip Shop, Mexcellente, Cosmic Cow Milkshakes, and Monsieur Frites. And then we've got the next coaster, which currently is called Man Overboard, but is not going to be called Man Overboard. It's got to have a name as awesome as Sinister Steel. So, oh, thanks, Big Hot Dog. So this is, whoa, this is the queue so far. Again, it still needs some work. So this is the queue for, what am I talking about here? Man Overboard. Which isn't that big of a queue. And here's Man Overboard. Okay, so we'll wait for this car to go. It only takes about 25 seconds between cars. And this is the second ride that's been built in the park. There are only 2 at this point. There are only going to be, I think, 4 or 5 rides in the park total. Like, there's going to be 3 coasters for sure, and a flat ride. There might be 2 flat rides. I don't know. It all depends on how much room is left. Should have sails in it. Hey, Seropi. Welcome to the stream. So this is the second coaster, like I said. It's the nameless coaster. Thanks, frame rate. I'm so glad you just took a break there. Just, you know, that was excellent for the experience. Personally, you know, I do like Sinister Steel. I think Sinister Steel is one of my best coasters that I've ever built. But experience-wise, I think this is probably one of my most complete. And yes, the rest of the roof will be orange at one day. I just don't want to select all the pieces and change them to orange. It's just too much work at one time. So that is basically a tour of the park. And what's going to go on. You know, there's like details in here, ridiculous, stupid details. You know, like I've got a crane thing for loading ships. I've got, there's like storage. This is things like people from the path can't even get to. This looks pretty bad. I've got to complete this. There's lots of work to do. I can't say it's anywhere near done. You know, a lot of the shoreline's done around the front. And around here. But then we just basically reached this point and it's nothing's done. There's nothing done around here at all. So there's actually another coaster going back here. And then we're back to things that are done again. So yeah, that's the park so far. I've purposely built it on an island because I want to be able to finish it. I find the full-size park, I just keep filling it and filling it and filling it and filling it and filling it, and eventually I run out of room. Or, sorry. I mean, I run out of time and patience. That's what happened with my last park. Not patience. I ran out of the willingness to go back and fix things over and over and over and over again. As I progressed and got better at building things in Planet Coaster, the things that I'd built in the past looked like crap to me, and I wanted to fix it. But I would have been building the same park all my life that way. So I jumped ship. And we built Pirate's Paradise instead. I gotta stop pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. That is going to be that. Now, what is this going to be? See, that's another thing I've got to decide. There's this building going here. What am I doing up to here? What's going to go on in between, like, where this ends and this starts? I'm obviously going to have to cover it with something. And of course, we all know the best bet is probably this. It's just a matter of how far do I go. Does it go all the way back here? Or do I just leave it there and then fill in all the rest of this stuff with something else? Oh, gee, what do I do? I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out. Obviously, I can't leave that. I shouldn't even leave this. That's better. It's not better at all, is it? It's just one color you can't change. Okay, that you can. I just didn't notice it's purple. Is it actually purple? No, it's not. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Hey, Just Sport Games. Made it back, I see. Okay, so do I also add something to this? I almost feel as though that would be appropriate as well. That not what we, you know, not what we used everywhere else. Not battlement, or whatever they call this, battlement. Well, it is. Yeah, just wall top. Okay, maybe just normal wall. Maybe like that, just to block out that edge. Really? That's awesome, Planet Coaster. I love your consistency. I love how everything we do... Okay, so what's going on here is this is on the outside edge. The other one's on the inside edge. There we go. That makes more sense anyway. Why would we have one piece exposed on the top and not the other? Right? Right. I agree. I agree 100%. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I think maybe I need more of this stuff. Not art shapes. I don't need art shapes. Well, I might need art shapes at some point. Is the fountain done? I don't think so. I think there's more to the fountain. I think there's more to the fountain. I just don't know what it is yet. It will come to me. It will come to me. That's how these things, this is how these things go. At least for me. It's not all there at once. It sometimes comes in slowly, builds slowly. It changes as it goes too. It's something that it grows without my, it goes on without my conscious input, if that makes any sense. Just like what's going on right now. I had no idea this was going to be a thing until 2 seconds ago, but it's just happening. Oh yeah, don't ignore that click. Meaningless. I click right here, doesn't mean anything. If I click here though, it means add it. Sorry. Whoa. Wow, I didn't think I got it that straight. It looks like I did. Wow. Okay, so now, obviously we need some, like, building work done. I should probably do some building. I should probably build something. So, it's just gonna be uniform all the way up. Yes, it is, eh? Oh, maybe I should do something else first. Yeah, that needs to be done first. Come on. There we go. There we go. Only problem is the outside corner. That is just going to be... Like, I don't know why these do this, but all of these should have tapered... Like, they have a tapered edge here, but they don't taper the edge here. Yet we can overlap them to hide that if they did, which would have been fine. But the ends are all flat. So whenever you do stuff like this, it never works. You always end up with something that either, you know, because this contour is not repeated on this side. So what do we do? What do we do? I say just say to hell with it, and we put some columns in there, block it or something like that. There's not going to be a water park in this park, so sorry, no water park. Okay, so maybe what we can do is something like this. Again, I'm going to have to move those damn windows. That sort of gives it a little decorative thing on the corner, maybe. I don't know. Oh, grow up, Brandon. Seriously. What are you, 5? Good. Don't want you here. If you think that's what I want in a sub, you're sadly mistaken. Good riddance, I say. Okay. So. That looks about right. I don't know. If my only problem in the last hour of live streaming is Brandon, I don't know. Yeah, still Brandon. Really. Still. See what I mean? Sorry. It's just... Yeah. I am Canadian. Yes, I am. I didn't realize there was a Canadian accent, though. Everything they say about the Canadian accent seems to be that we say about instead of about. But we don't. So, I don't know. I guess I say a lot. That's probably a thing I do, eh? But yeah, I guess, you know, you don't hear your own accent, so that's the thing. About. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. Maybe it is. You think that's gonna make it into chat, Brandon? Do you really? Sorry, that's not making it into chat. Am I going to see it? Brandon, what? Have I missed something? And hello, Chris. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm doing that. And... I couldn't even guess if there was a place called Cloverdale. Well, there might be. I live in Manitoba. I live in Winnipeg. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad I was born here. Luck of the draw, I guess. I could have just, you know, my mother's from Wales. And my father's from Scotland. So, yeah. Well, Brandon, if you've been here any amount of time, you may know that it takes a lot to bother me. And anything you throw at me, I'm just as likely to throw back at you. Just the way I operate. Didn't Scotland get voted like the most beautiful landscape in the world? Or no, it was probably not just landscape, because I saw them looking down, like talking about the streets and the architecture up and down the streets, and and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, you know, that's I was lucky. When I was a kid, I got to go to got to go everywhere basically. We'd go spend some summers in Wales, and we would be in like Caerphilly or near close enough so me and my brother and some friends we met there would hop on a train and go to Barry Island Beach or something like that. Barry Amusements, you know, someplace, and we would be able to go there and hang out there during the day. You know, I was like 16 or something like that. That was great. That was one of the best vacations I ever had in my Shell Island. Doesn't sound familiar, but again, that was one of the best vacations I ever had with my parents when I was younger. And of course, you know, I've been to Scotland. Lossiemouth. That's where my my father and his family grew up. Yeah. No, no donate. I thought you were 10. How would you possibly be like? Sorry. Sorry. I'm just. Save your $500 for college there, Brandon. Because by the time you get to college age, it's going to cost so much that nobody's going to be able to afford it except for rich people. So I'd start saving while I was 10. Okay, so is that what we want to do here? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to be like the right architecture, but I don't care. Yeah, we definitely have some nice scenery. You know, like the funny thing is if I was to think of like places I'd like to visit, it would be more along. I'd like to see the pyramids. Those are like the things that come to mind for me. But of course, I guess some people have. A lot of people have been there. Not me. Hey, what am I looking for here? Is it this I'm looking for? I think it is. Yeah, and that's I think that's all it is I want to see the pyramids. Another cool place would I'd like to visit is like some of the Mayan stuff. I think of it, for me it's more ancient architecture that gets me, where Canada doesn't have any ancient anything. Everything in Canada is basically new compared to those other things. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hey, Darafi! Whoops. Okay, does that look mansion-esque? I don't know if that's a word. Mansion-y. I don't know. I think all the trim needs to be moved up. I think that's a thing that needs to happen. So let's see. We'll put some of the other pieces in here. And this is what, limestone? Is this limestone? So how's Darafi today? Good, I hope. Awesome. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. A good Saturday morning for building. And I've avoided doing anything but riding coasters today. Not that I'm out to avoid coasters. At all. It's just that everybody needs a break now and then, I think. Okay, come on. I almost feel like I should be going outside today. It's like gonna be like 26 degrees out. Celsius, not Fahrenheit, obviously, because that would be just freaking cold. And like I expect there's not gonna be a lot more of 26-degree days this summer. Hey, Audacity. How you doing? I don't know. Like I've seen like minus 30 degrees Celsius. But it's the wind chill that gets you, eh? Building a build. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Look how long it took me to build a haunted mansion. You don't even need to be there. I can't even see you. I'll delete you in a minute. Yeah. So I guess a lot of people don't use any blueprints, just like I don't. When they build something, they build everything from scratch. Like, I know Adventureland wasn't like that, but I know it would have been if I could have done it. I just didn't know. I just didn't know I could build things at that point. I didn't know. Making a ride inside. That's what Haunted Mansion was, really. But I know it could have used some... I don't know. It could still use a little work, I think. Okay, I'm gonna move this up a bit. Just like... that. We don't need that one. Actually, that made quite a difference, I think. Now the back looks too big. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted. I have this terrible habit of pressing Control D instead of Control X, and Control X instead of Control D. You wouldn't believe the trouble it gets me in. Okay, I'm good with this. This looks awesome. Now on to the work. Oh, it seems that Brandon has left. Oh well. Okay, now we need better colored lighting. Something like that. Hey, Noah! I'm doing great. It's Saturday morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm building stuff in Planet Coaster. What else could I ask for? Well, I guess I could ask that it's Friday evening again. And that I didn't have to go back to work in a day and a half, and it would be like 2 days still. But that would be a lot to ask. Hey, Pokemon! How are you today? Okay, so how are we going to light this up? I'm working on the Pirate Mansion. We've been working on this morning. I'm trying to get this all, you know, in line with the other things we've built in this world. Basically trying to, I'm basically trying to start working on this whole part of the park. Just to get everything filled in. There's all this stuff down here I think that needs to be filled into. I'm going to get a whole bunch of roads. Somehow. Excuse me. And somehow there's going to also have to be a way to get up here. I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm really quite happy with how the fountain and all this stuff has actually turned out. Like that looks pretty good to me. Hi Pokemon Pool. Again. Hi Pokemon Pool. Hi Pokemon Pool. Do you not have your volume turned on? Sorry. Okay, so what? So what am I doing? Where am I? What have I just changed? Roof, windows. I was working on windows. Let's hope I still have these selected, or I'm gonna have to go and reselect them all. I do. Okay, so let's light up this. Okay, good. We'll light up this one. I'm going to leave this dark. Hey Xavier, how you doing today? Okay. I think we need some other windows in here. I also think that another thing that would go well in here is a balcony. I think it's in here. This is where my balcony pieces go. Where's my balcony pieces? I don't know if I want those balcony pieces. I think I might want balcony pieces that look like they're standing up on the world by themselves. Okay, game. Sure. You want to be like that. Balcony. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy them. Funny feeling that was going to happen. There we go. Sort of. In a way. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, come on. Really? Like, don't they realize that those two colors look completely different? So why is it every time I go to choose a color, they mask it with another color so that I can't tell what I'm doing. Is that are they doing that on purpose? Maybe that's right. I don't know. I'm gonna have to unselect everything to find out. It's closer. Definitely closer. Okay, so what would we have for doors on a balcony on a pirate mansion? Hey, we should have some columns. There should be columns. Stucco columns? Concrete column. Stucco column? Concrete column. I need stucco column. Stucco column? The stucco tower. A pillar? Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, no. Too much, too much. Okay, not gonna think about that yet. What I am gonna do, though, is move this door so it's in the middle. Because that's why everything here is crooked. Whoa. Wrong buttons. I don't get it. How is this even possible? Is that the middle? Oh, that is pointing at... No, it's not. No, it's not. Maybe that is middle. Doesn't look very middle-y to me. Okay, so where's the pirate railing? There's no pirate railing. This doesn't exist in here. That's the only kind of railing there. But for some reason in doors and windows there's other railing. Okay, doors. None of these are appropriate. Okay, just doors. I just want to see doors. I'm only doing that to see if this is straight. It is. Awesome. It almost feels as though this door should have a window on it. I think that's my problem right now, is I'm looking for a door that has a window on it. Okay, I'm good with this. I think I'm good with this. See, that's the thing that bugs me, is every time I put down a window, I'm like, oh, maybe those other windows should be like that. Oh well. They're not, so I better get over it, right? Do the landscaping first. Hey, Clink Clang. Bye, Noah. Can I repeat? Can I repeat what? Anime theme. Yeah, I still don't really know what my next park's going to be. Actually, you know, I'm almost thinking I'm gonna do a series of rides, not parks at all. I think I'm gonna do a series of things just like this. Like if that was one thing, and I could just like upload that. You know, or if you know, just a ride, just a coaster with everything that comes with it and nothing else. But then again, I don't know. People are awfully critical of coaster builds, I find sometimes. Overly critical of coaster builds. But I also have fears of doing that. I should try a little harder to become a featured builder. Actually, you know what? I screwed this up. Don't even know what to put down here. The other thing I need to do is I need to figure out why there's no trim for this. Why is there no trim for this? Here's all the roof pieces. But yet there's no overhang for this edge. Why? Do I truly have to have a 2-meter overhang if I want an overhang? Because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't build this like this. Like, I do know that having front flat facing edges like this is not common. But let's see what it would look like otherwise. Like, because this would be the way to build this, not the way I built it just now. But this is what we would normally do here. Is that better? It might just be, eh? Even though I like the way this looks with the big piece, the little piece, little piece, little piece. Actually, how have you completely changed directions? Where are you? What the hell's going on? There. So what do you think? That? Or that? Not that this is even complete. Oh crap. You know what? Screw it. We'll go with that. Just trying to get that color of that wood to look the same as that. I guess there's really nothing I should do here other than, you know, a couple simple windows across the bottom. And I don't know what to do across the back. I'm really a bit disappointed in this roof. Or in the pieces available to me to build my roof. Yay, it fit! Wow, that's the first time that's ever happened on the first try. It's a good day for Planet Coaster. Aha! I found it! What? Really? That's kind of weird. It is telling me that this is the left edge. Okay. Left edge. Is that really? Like it doesn't match anything else in the thing. Okay, we'll use it and we'll see. Oh yay. You know, again, talk about incomplete. They're just gonna you know. No, it's just that we'll just leave this piece uncovered. Again, I was wrong about the other one, but I'm not wrong about this. Left edge. Right edge. You know, even here, it's incomplete. It's just like, here's most of the parts you need to build a roof. Good luck with that. Have you, Dorafi, have you looked at the, in the workshop to see if anybody's, like, done any anime? Like, is there a specific anime you would be doing? Or just a general? I think we're doing okay. Hey, Boom Shaker. I'm building a pirate mansion. I'm actually doing it this time. Not just, like, talking about it. It's getting there. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with all the what's in the back here. Whoa. There is the fact that I could probably you know, do some nice decoration around here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm going to just step back from the building for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're going to see what we can do when it comes to this. Because I think I'm still going to want to be able to, still going to have to put some stuff like this in here. Just so the ground doesn't look all the same. See, I almost, you know, medieval park. Yeah, you know, I keep on thinking that. Because I really liked building the buildings. But you know what? For me, it's more of a, like, yeah, everybody's done that. But I guess everybody's done a pirate park too, so. What am I talking about? Hey Daniel, welcome back. No. see. A little bit of purple. Okay. Now I've got all this here. I don't know what to do with it. You know, I see we're just gonna leave this like up to the edge of the building. Maybe I should pull this out a bit more and make like a yard. I don't know. But I do know we need to do some stuff to make this look a little more, what's the word? Over the top. I guess over the top for a pirate mansion. But what do I need here? I need planters. You need to go in a little. Oh, did I like skip a step? I did. That's what happened. That's why it all looks crooked. Because it is all crooked. There we go. Okay, check the picture. All the picture shows me is a search for the word attack. And And I don't see anything that would be park related. Sorry. Okay, I don't think these are doing it. Look at that. I just put them in and I'm deleting them all already. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete all of them except for the ones at the bottom. Oh. Oh, I must have cut some of it off. Okay. Very medieval, yeah. I've definitely got some buildings that look similar to that in my in Adventureland. Why? No, don't do that. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to build. I just don't know what's going on. I'm almost thinking these steps should be different too. But what I'm thinking is just crazy. It won't work, it won't work. Okay, so do I just continue these? I think I might just have to continue these down. We'll leave that at that. I think going any further would be too far. Yeah. It's scenery. It's just that whole look and feel in the background. You know what I mean? You know, it's gonna stand out. That's not gonna stand out that much, I guess. I need another tower over on this thing here somewhere. Like this. Because like I said, that's a common theme on the island, are these towers. Where I've got, so far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I was supposed to say some magical words. Other than like, nope. Nope, not building anything. Is my coaster? My coaster's still here. It's still good. I haven't done anything on it today. I think the only thing left to do is build the supports for these things. These two loops. And I just wanted to avoid it today. I don't want to burn myself out on it. Maybe is the real thing that's going on there. Hey, EWG Chewbacca, welcome to the stream. See, I find that my landscaping has to change. Hey, Jack, has to change as I go, just because I don't know. Just because I find I don't really know 100% what I'm doing everywhere in a park before I build it. Maybe next time that won't be the case. Just because I'm going to do something of even smaller scope next time. So I don't think my next build is going to be a full park. I'm pretty sure at this point it's not going to be. I think it's going to be a ride, a single ride. Like a single roller coaster. In a park. Yeah, I always figure it out. I'm you know, there's only so many ways to do things. Okay, I'm sure I'm confused about magical words. My brain is not comprehending the magical words. Don't know why. Making me think of fall and snow putting these trees down for some reason. That's so much better than it was earlier. Let's try something. I really want to try something here. Oh, there's no flags in buildings? Well, yeah. Okay. Don't worry. I won't beat myself up for not for, you know what I mean. Why is this flag so bad? Okay, so this is a custom flag. Right? So there's no, like, skull and crossbones. You can actually put a movie on a flag. Wow. It's a pretty universally usable flag. Let's see. I see. I don't know how big to make this image. Actually, I don't even know what's going to happen with this image. This is not going to work. Okay, well. I may have to build a skull and crossbones image later. Until then, though, we'll delete the flag so it doesn't look so ridiculous. What do we do here? What do we do across the back? I know it's windows. I know that's the thing. Can't have things other than windows on the wall. So what do we do? We just do a series of these? Or do we do bigger windows across the back? Yes, I know how to add to the folder. Yeah, I've done custom sounds and custom. I use some of that in the what am I looking for? The haunted house build. I think it's gonna have to be these. It actually tells you right there. You go to your user folder on your computer. Or your documents. And in there there's a Frontier development folder. And then there's a Planet Coaster, and then there's user media and user music. You can add things in there. Like oh, that was loud. Sorry. So yeah, you can have custom sounds like that too. Sorry. I wasn't meaning to scare anybody. It's funny how, though, when I brought it into the game, it was so quiet that I couldn't use it. Well, I was, I was thinking a moon crater or a mine of some type. But my next thought was, I'm not going to build a park next. I'm going to build a single ride. I'm going to build a single coaster, one coaster, and the experience around it. That's it. So it'll have buildings, it will have scenery, and we'll decide on the theme of that coaster. It might be a Western coaster. It might be it won't be a pirate coaster. It will not be a pirate coaster. It might be like, you know, yeah, that's sort of where I am right now in my thoughts of what I'm going to build next. Something that isn't huge in scope is basically what I'm thinking. Again, I chose this because it wasn't huge in scope as well. But this thing's still taking me a month to finish. Basically, what I want to do is I really want to increase my workshop presence in Planet Coaster. I think it's something I really need to work towards. It is becoming more visible in the community. Because here I am hidden off hidden off on YouTube with, you know, 6 people watching me build a park. And you know, I think there should be more people watching, for one, but I also think that if I were to increase my visibility in the workshop, that would come anyway. Just looking at some of the other buildings and thinking of what else should I do here, but I don't think I should really do a lot of other things. I think maybe I could put some columns in on here, on these front corners. I don't know what else there is. Obviously, there's the, you know, the rest of the scenery. Right now, we only have lights in there. The lights work though this time. I had to be very careful lately with lights, because what I'm finding is sometimes I'm putting in lights, like here. What are you doing disappearing, lights? Like, you're there? Oh, you're not there. Half of the lights start disappearing on the other one. So there's something I'm doing wrong on some of these lights, and I still haven't figured out what it is, but I got it right this time. Not fading out. It's awfully bright though, you know what I mean? The lights are a lot brighter than I planned them to be. I should have made them more yellow. So here we go. I'm probably gonna, you know, I'll probably end up taking this. Well, let's do it now. I think I'll take that off. And I think what I'll do is I will Look for the matching door. That a matching door? Maybe that's a little too much. I think I'll put a door here instead. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't think I'm going to have any, like, crazy stairs going down here or anything like that. Right now, I'm not even sure how people get up here. I still have to work on that. But you know what? I'm quite pleased with the way this has turned out so far. I am. It's better than I thought it would be. Right now. I didn't think I would get this far today. I'm glad I did the little, you know, hedge thing. That worked out quite well. Yeah, it's actually, it's going to be what I want it to be, which is good. I hate building things that aren't going to be what I want them to be. Not a lot in this park, though. So I am going to leave this here. I'm going to pick this up at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, so I'm going to pick this up in 3.5 hours or so. Tonight, this evening's stream is going to include us building this tunnel. And that basically means reinforcing the whole thing. We're going to clean up this area here, and we're going to start to get this ready to put in a new ride. Because there's a flat ride going in here. I promised there'd be a flat ride, and there's going to be a flat ride. But, like I said, I am quite happy with today's progress. This is turning out quite well, and I really, like, you know, really need to get in here and get this done. I do. So that's what I'm going to look at later today. So leaving this here and picking up later. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.